Hi and welcome to Healing Divinity. My name is Christina. I work as a healer here in Vancouver and internationally. 3 years ago, tomorrow, January 13th, I opened my third eye and I experienced a full Kundalini awakening. And today I want to talk about my awakening as an anniversary. So 3 years ago, I was sitting down to meditate. And I was following this guided meditation on YouTube, chakra clearing. I'd listened to it a ton of times before. The only difference this time was that I kept feeling this sensation that my eyes are being drawn to my forehead. I felt really good. And I never experienced that sensation before, so I actually stopped the guided meditation that I was listening to and Googled third eye meditation. I read a little bit about it. I found lots of information about it, and I realized that it was completely normal and lots of people were doing it, and if I just placed my attention on it, it would be a little good. So that's what I did. I returned to my meditation. I felt really good and natural to keep my eyes pointed here, close my eyes, and then turn my eyes within. And there started coming in light where I was focusing. There was starting to come in a trickle of light, and I had to split the session where I was asked, do you want this? And I'm very curious. I'm a very, very curious person. So, yeah, of course. What is this? What's happening within me? I don't know. So I said yes. And as I did so, I basically felt as if my whole forehead, like if there was a great eyelid across my forehead, and I felt it opening up. And as it opened up, there was light, pure light. My whole vision turned into white light. And then it sort of, my whole skull opened up. And it was as if I was sitting in a waterfall of pure light. Like the pressure was as if sitting underneath a waterfall, and it was pure bliss, love, pleasure. It was the most pleasurable experience that I've ever experienced. And I remember like looking down or feeling down into my body, and it was pure energy, and I was more alive than I've ever experienced. I knew I was eternal. And I've known since then that I am eternal, that I will never die, nor will you. We are eternal beings of light, and that's what I experienced. When I was looking down or feeling my body, I couldn't feel my heartbeat, I couldn't feel my lungs moving, and I was probably in that state for 20 to 30 minutes, and I was more alive than ever. At the end of it, I started feeling nauseous, and I stopped. I had to. And everything changed. That feeling of being pure energy, of just being energy, was what I've experienced since. It was a complete transformation. And I also discovered that I could feel what other people felt inside, and that I could move their energy, that I could heal. And that's the strong guidance that kept coming, was heal. I asked, what am I supposed to do? Heal. What do you want me to do? Heal. So it took me some time to step out and come out as a healer and also understand what I was doing. Not just from an intuitive sense, but scientifically, to understand what had happened with me. And my entire energy body or light body was activated in this awakening. And that's it. That's my Kundalini awakening. Thank you for watching. So much love.
Go ahead.
What are our objectives?
Go ahead. Yes.
By the end of the session, each participant will be able to achieve the following: better understanding.
What is she touching? There's the screen right
She's
here.
touching nothing. She's not touching a thing.
Better knowledge for how to deal with people who are visually impaired. Understand how and in what way you can assist both your team and client. Understand to show how your contribution can affect other people's lives.
Something to do with preferences.
That's all.
She's finished.
While you were reading, did you sense or could you tell that there was the attempt at some interference?
That he was trying to block your words. Could you tell he was covering the screen?
Could you tell there was some interference as you
Yeah,
read?
something like this it was going. But I could just listen.
So
I said something.
Gananam tva ganapatigum havamahe kavim kavinam upamasravastamam jyeshtarajam brahmanam brahmanaspata anasrinvannutibhisida sadhanam.
To peer into her eyes is to see not only the stars but the whole universe. But today, we're covering them 3 times. Nine-year-old Yogamata is one of many children who went to Gurukul, India and are now demonstrating the same power.
It's just a mystical power that I got to learn in Gurukul.
She was initiated, actually, by a guru, but we'll talk more about that later. She demonstrated her impressive ability on Capitol Hill, and then again at this Vedic temple in Southern California.
All I can say is, be prepared to be amazed. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Ma Yogamata.
Are you ready for the blindfold reading?
Yes.
Watch as she reads pieces of paper handed to her by random observers, blindfolded.
Director of successful and respected American business.
She plays with toys, letting an audience member mix one set before matching up the colors as though her eyes were wide open.
First the green, then the orange, then the blue, then the blue, then the yellow, then the like a donut.
Wonderful.
Even beating this young onlooker at a game of tic-tac-toe.
X, I won.
Yay!
When the temple first reached out to tell me about the girl with the superhuman abilities, I didn't know what to think, but I knew I had to see it for myself.
Hi.
Hi! Perfect timing. How are you?
Good.
Good. Thank you so much for coming. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Okay, let's just take a seat right here. Yogamata agreed to sit with me and demonstrate her abilities one-on-one. So, Yogamata, I saw what you were doing in there. It's really amazing. But some people at home watching this video might think you're playing a trick on us. Are you playing a trick?
No. If they think I'm cheating, I have ridden a bicycle in blindfold. And if they think I'm cheating from under, I can see only under then. How can I just dodge cars and all of that? There's no way to dodge cars. So I'm not playing a trick. This is how I learned. This is how I know. It's not a trick. It's just a mystical power they can learn. Anybody can learn.
And you told me earlier, you said, you can check my ears if you want. I don't have a microphone.
Yeah, I don't have a microphone because I don't keep anything in my ears. My ears are always like clean, except maybe for wax or anything.
So when you say you're seeing from your third eye, what exactly does it look like?
When I like do blindfold, it looks like everything is just coming like an image, just pops up and goes. Sometimes when I open my eyes and see all looking around, like how I see you, I see many other stuff. How I look at it is like just an image, and sometimes an image, sometimes like how I look around, like with my normal two eyes.
It's obviously a very cool superpower, you can call it, right? That you can do. But how do you see the third eye awakening benefiting the world or other people?
Like it gives them, like you should be first self-confident with the blindfold reading, then it comes. Then with that blindfold reading confidence, it will just benefit you in the everything. Like I used to be scared of like taking pictures or like people.
You were shy.
Yeah, I'm shy. I used to be shy. Now I'm like confident. Okay, I can do it. I'm not shy.
Between you and me, okay? I saw you playing with your friends out there. Can you use this ability to cheat and like when you're playing hide and seek?
Yes. When I was at my cousin's place, I was playing hide and seek with my cousins, my friends, my cousin's friends. We were all playing hide and seek. It was my turn to count. So I counted to 100, and then I'm like, okay. My mom came, and then okay. I told my mom, Ma, I know where they are. I know where they're hiding. So I exactly went there, and I found my cousin and his friend. I went to the next place. I found my other friends, and then went to a few other places. I found them.
Is that fair?
Well, not exactly, but they don't know. I don't think they know.
And can you turn it on and off, or do you always see?
I can turn it on and off whenever I want. It's like my decision. I want to do it, and it's my decision. I do not want to do it. And sometimes, if I'm in a bad mood, if I try doing blindfold, it does not come totally.
Oh, so you have to be
like
in a good state of mind.
Yeah.
Now, I brought a clipboard with me here. Can we try this and see how it works?
Okay.
Yeah?
You need a blindfold with me?
Yep, we'll get one.
Okay.
Can you see what face I'm making at you right now? You don't think it's funny?
It's funny!
So I'm going to write something on this paper, and you'll read it to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say I'm only writing one word. Can you tell me what this word says?
Love.
Wow. Pretty amazing. And now, if I draw something, can you see that?
Yeah, I'll tell you and I'll draw it again.
And you'll draw it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. I'm going to draw. I'm not a very good artist. You're probably better than me. Okay, here we go. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's a tree. It's like a Christmas tree.
Exactly, a cedar tree. Here you go.
Oh,
now.
it's a cedar tree.
Yes, and now you'll draw it for me, right?
Yeah.
And you can't see anything?
No.
With your physical eyes?
Yeah, with my physical eyes. Then here's like a stump.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 1, 2.
Oh my gosh, you're doing each piece of grass exactly the same.
Then like this.
Even the, oh wow.
And 1, 2, 3 dots.
Wow. You didn't even draw just the grass. You drew it exactly the way I scribbled it. You're like, easy, right? Actually, you know what?
What?
I have a couple of pieces of paper in my pocket. Can you read them for me?
Yeah.
I did these earlier. So, here's one.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, why don't you open it?
Know thyself, Swamiji.
Wow. That's exactly what it says.
I see a card right there.
Yep, there's a card, but let's try this too. What is this? Here's another piece of paper.
Oh, it's folded. Nothing. What?
I tried to trick you. It didn't work, huh?
It did not work.
So there's no tricking you, right?
No tricking me.
That's very cool, Yogamata. And the man, or guru, who initiated Yogamata with her abilities is Swami Nityananda. One of the most popular spiritual teachers in the world, he's amassed quite the following.
Third eye, one of the most discussed, analyzed, debated, argued, and most misunderstood. Let me define. Third eye is an intra-organ. You really have it.
But no one said enlightenment was cheap. The Inner Awakening program, where this third eye awakening science is developed over the course of 21 days, costs a cool $10,000. Let's go back to initiation, or the transfer of energy, which Yogamata's mom helped explain. For those of us who don't know what initiation is, what does it mean when you say that your daughter was initiated by Swamiji?
When Swamiji is initiated to the person for the third eye awakening, it transfers his energy to that person, and that person can take that energy and it leads to the higher state of consciousness. That is what happening.
And what were you thinking when your daughter was suddenly reading blindfolded?
Actually, at first I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes. You know, that's the reaction I got by seeing my daughter, reading with the third eye, and the two eyes is like not necessarily want to be, and I felt really joy and happy.
Now, you flew to India, you spent the money, you went through a 21-day course. I would imagine there's more benefit to third eye awakening than just being able to read blindfolded, right?
Definitely. That's it's reading and doing all the small activities. It's one of the kind of expressions, but it's more than that. Minute by minute, she lives in her possibility. Like, he takes every action in a possibility way that I can do it. If she doesn't know, she learns that and come back with a responsibility and start doing that. And inner calmness is happening, and she is feeling joyful in every step. She is almost every action is possible for her. That's the lifestyle she is living. There is no it's impossible to me and I cannot do it.
And you were telling me earlier that there's a difference between, or maybe no difference, between a wish and a will. What does that mean?
I mean, like, if, for example, I want, like, a toy. I want a toy, and I wish for it. And then it just happens. Like, it just...
You just get it?
Yeah, I just get it.
Because you wanted it.
Yeah, I just wish, I want a Lego. And it just happens.
One thing is clear. Yogamata is just a regular kid with a pretty cool superpower. Then I can cover this pimple. Right?
No problem.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Tasneem. Welcome back to Showbiz India. Today I'm going to show you something you've never seen before.
Hanuman's father, Lord Vayu or the wind god, arrived. Wake up, Hanuman, wake up, begged Lord Vayu too.
Did you catch it? It may just seem like regular kids playing and reading, but the amazing thing is they're doing it blindfolded.
Okay, Tasneem, so we are going to just give you a sample of what we use as a blindfold on the children. Okay. These are two cotton swabs, cotton iPads, and we place these over the eyes, and then we cover it with an eye band. Can you see anything?
No.
Not at all. Great. So for the children, we use an additional layer of cloth as well on top of this.
Okay.
There was a certain Brahmana, Sudama by name, a dear friend of Krishna. He was well versed in the Vedas, but he was very poor. Be present here. This mistake he won't go unpunished. Don't worry, sir. I shall ask Lakshmana. University. McDonald's. The lights are very bright.
My name is Nitya Satkriyananda, and currently I'm in Mumbai. And I finished my 10th in October last year as I was doing the IGCSE course. I had no idea of coming for this inner awakening at all. I went to Cambodia by throwing tantrums left, right, center, and I don't know, Swami made it happen for me. And I made it to Cambodia, but I decided to make the reality be caused for my mother and grandmother. So this third eye awakening process, the minute I was told that, I think somebody mentioned casually that children under 14, it's 100% success. Immediately block came up. Oh, I just turned 15. A year, definitely it's not going to happen now. But I don't know, first process, I don't know, that thought just completely vanished. And slowly it developed. Obviously, it's not going to be like a miraculous, suddenly you're just seeing everything the way your eyes see it. No, absolutely not. You have to work on it as much as the master works on it. And working on it little by little, bit by bit, I've come across this extremely strange experience. I come from a very traditional and orthodox Tamil Brahmin family where everyone can read, write, speak, understand Tamil and a whole lot of other South Indian, foreign languages. And although I can speak and understand Tamil, I can not even figure out one single letter when it comes to reading and writing. But I would say, this is really weird, so hold your breath. I can read Tamil fluently Whereas I even struggle to read English, which I top in my school results. I top in English almost every time, but I'm struggling to read that. So I'm still getting rid of that SDHD. But Tamil is something I cannot read or write with my physical two eyes, but with Swamiji's amazing third eye awakening, I am reading Tamil blindfolded. And what's even more weird is that the language Telugu, which is another South Indian language, I can't even understand or speak, but I'm even reading Telugu now. So that's as amazing as it gets. So it's not that what your mind knows, your third eye is reading. It's what is there in the cosmos, your third eye knows. So he's just simply awakened your straightaway path, or I'd say door of accessing everything from the cosmos. I used to never understand why he used to say the browse center is the browsing center, but I get it now. So thank you so much, Swamiji. And I just wanted to share about that. If I can, just another thing is this Bhasma bag that we got. After Cambodia, I used to tell everyone, we're living with Mahadeva, we're living as Mahadeva. After getting this Bhasma bag, the experiences we're having, I'd say it's not even living with and living as Mahadeva, it's way, way beyond that. So I don't want to, put anything in your mind by using my words. It's just that it's an amazing experience, so you just have to be here.
Third eye is not just an eye, it is the very source of your consciousness. If you align your thinking based on the four principles, all your energy will become centered on third eye. All your energy will become stable in your third eye. The functioning of your third eye will enter into the next frequency. Please listen. Third eye is not just brow center, it is browsing center also. Just like how you can upload or download anything to the internet world through the browsing center, same way through the third eye you can download and upload anything with the cosmos. Any Akashic records can be downloaded by you when you open your third eye. Please listen.
Welcome back to KTN News Desk. Now, KTN's Talent Search competition is for children under 12 years and seeks to recognize children with extraordinary abilities. And today, KTN visited Makini School, where one of the winners, 9-year-old Ryan Thuku, goes to school. Well, Ryan can read while blindfolded. The ultimate winner is the Kids Talent competition, which will win a fully paid trip to Dubai. The runners-up will not be left empty-handed and will find themselves being chauffeured, driven to school in a limousine. Ryan has also been invited to Israel to take an IQ test due to his rare talent.
Wow. Feel excited for the limo ride. I also want to thank my mom, the people who have supported me, and all the others that have not named them.
God gifted है.
So I think I want to see this. So without much ado,
entertainment शुरू किया जाए.
कम आप स्टेज पे आ जाओ, आप आ जाओ एंड आप आ जाओ. मैंने 3 लोगों को स्टेज पे बुलाया है। आप बताइए कि उनमें से लड़की लड़का कौन कितने हैं?
2 लड़कियां हैं, 1 लड़का है।
ओके। और उन्होंने कौन से रंग के कपड़े पहने हैं?
इन्हें ग्रीन सलवार कुर्ता दुपट्टा पहना है, इन्हें पर्पल एंड वाइट, इन्हें पीला भी है साथ में, इन्हें जीन्स और शर्ट पहनी है, रेड एंड वाइट में शर्ट है चेक में, और ब्लू जीन्स।
ओके।
Superb.
Mona, just call. I want to call some random person.
Queen Khan, you would like to call them?
Yeah, अरे you come. आप आओ और जा वो लेडी जो देख ही नहीं रही है, हाँ आओ।
हाँ तुम जाओ।
ओके रंजना, मैंने ऑडियंस से कुछ लोगों को स्टेज पे बुलाया है। आपको मुझे बताना उसमें से कितनी लड़कियां हैं और कितने लड़के हैं। That's it.
ये लड़के हैं, 1-2 लड़के हैं।
वाओ। और कपड़े?
इन्होंने जीन्स और शर्ट पहनी है, येलो कलर की शर्ट है, लाइट ब्लू जीन्स है। इन्होंने शर्ट और जीन्स पहनी है, ब्लू कलर की जीन्स है, पर्पल एंड वाइट चेक शर्ट है, और इन्होंने भी जीन्स और कुर्ती पहनी हुई है, पिंक कलर और वाइट की कुर्ती है, और ब्लू जीन्स।
Amazing.
सुपर, थैंक यू। अच्छा, अभी वन मोर टेस्ट। मैं आपके सामने नहीं, मैं अपने पास थोड़ी बुक्स रखूंगी। आप मुझे बताना उन बुक्स के बारे में कि अंदर क्या लिखा है, कौन है, क्या बना हुआ है। ओके। मेरे हाथ में क्या है इस वक्त?
कूल, कितने कूल हैं हम।
वाओ।
सलमान खान, बैरस इन ऑल, एकता इज नॉट ए डेमी गुड, स्मृति ईरानी,
माय
इंडिया
मेरे पास एक किताब है मोना, कैन यू गिव इट टू हर?
या वन।
एक मिनट, तुम्हारा अभी और इम्तिहान लिया जा रहा है। ओके।
I can't believe this only that.
ये ऐसा करिश्मा हमने देखा नहीं है। एक और करिश्मा।
पेज 184, लाइन नंबर 8 फ्रॉम टॉप। पढ़ो।
If you'll remove your hand, maybe he can.
There was no way it could come out. I shrink that girl.
Wow.
Class.
This परा आंख पर पट्टी प्लस इसको नीचे भी पट्टी है प्लस मैंने अपने हाथ रखा है एंड स्टिल पढ़ रही है। दिस इज अमेजिंग।
My God. Full on.
Full on, full on, full on, full on. मैं कहता हूँ तेरी आंखों में रब बैठा है, बस रब ही बोले, रब ही बोले।
Thank you, sir.
आपके पेरेंट्स आपके साथ आए ना?
हाँ।
सर
आइए प्लीज स्टेज पे आइए। आपने जब पहली बार ये फाइंड आउट किया कि आपके बेटे ऐसे पढ़ सकती हैं तो आपको क्या महसूस हुआ?
बहुत आश्चर्य हुआ। हम लोग उस समय इलाहाबाद में थे, ज्ञानपुर आए, अपने हस्बैंड को फ़ोन किया।
SEVENT 17
बोलो बोलो
kite L yellow, purple, green, red, white, pink, green, orange, purple, violet, yellow, white, green, red, red, yellow, pink, purple, green, white,
What is left out?
Thanks to these tutors and thanks to the
People ask me, how your Gurukul kids are doing blindfold reading. Now, if you have eyes, you can do blindfold reading. Because you need to tie the eyes. Now. So for that, you need eyes. If you have eyes, you can do the blindfold reading because you need to close the eyes. For that, you need eyes. That's all. I tell you, for all possibilities, you don't need a separate technique, method to open them up in you. I am telling you. Only whatever you believed is not possible for you, you need to undo those wrong beliefs. But there are tons of things you just did not bother to believe it is possible or not possible. For all those things, even just remembering it will start opening up in you. Understand? Yesterday, in the reception center, our Gurukul kids were keeping the rose plants which has grown and dropped all the thorns because of their love and care. And the few kids were sitting and doing the blindfold reading. Don't think it is something extraordinary. I am revealing the truth now. No kid is taught any special meditation technique or process to do blind reading, blindfolded reading. I just call them and tell them, blindfold and read. They start reading, that's all. As the Gurukul, there is no syllabus, I am telling you. There is no syllabus to train the kids for blindfolded reading. Already we have at least 100 kids who can read blindfolded. There is no technique, method. It is just when the kids have that tremendous trust, I call them and tell them, you can. Just blindfold and start reading. Over. They start reading. I am telling you, all powers, all energies, all the resources required, to tell you honestly, more than required, is in your biomemory, is in your muscle memory.
The Engineers program, which we are going to present, is blindfold reading, which is accessing extrasensory powers through living in Advaita. The Gurukul kids in Swamiji's ashram have been practicing it, and for the first time, the Engineers kids have also been practicing it, and most of them can read in front to some extent. Right now, we're going to have a demonstration of one of the kids showing you this power. Madhvait is now putting on cotton, 2 pieces over both Vinarasi's eyes, followed by a blindfold. Next, we're showing you the book that she's going to read.
Pencil.
எவ்வளோ பென்சில்?
3 pencil.
இப்போ என்ன கலர் பென்சில் வச்சிருக்கேன்?
Green color.
Please understand, these are all not staged magic show. It is real. You can bring your kid and she will perform. Your kid will perform.
Yes, she is going to identify the dress color of the participants. Randomly, we have just called color participants.
Blue color and white color. Yellow color. Brown color. Lady.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We've been doing this training for 21.
Remove the blindfold.
She can still see.
You should tell her background.
Yes, Swami. She is 5 years old from Chennai. Vinarasi is her name. She's amazing. Yesterday when
Our parents are here?
yes, Srinivasan Ayya and her mom is here and 2 other kids. Yes, ma'am. She's been really amazing. We have been doing this and many kids are actually doing. We just bought one of the kids. So easily they could pick up. Like yoga starts with Sirasasana for us. Same way. The way the kids are able to experience this higher consciousness. Is amazing. And the lifestyle, the same thing is what happens in Gurukul every day. Every day they live in a space of Advaita and be creating the miracles with Swamiji's guidance. So I just want the parents also to share whether she was reading before, what she was doing.
நித்யானந்தம் சுவாமிஜி. நான் வந்து சுவாமிஜிகிட்ட 2008 என்னுடைய அனுபவம் இருக்குது. குழந்தை இப்போ தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு டைம். ஃபஸ்ட்டு சுவாமிஜியை பார்த்தது வீட்டில் ஹவுஸ் விசிட்டிங்க்கு வரும்போது தான் சாமிகிட்ட தரிசனம் வாங்குச்சு. ரெண்டாவது இங்கே ஐஏ ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கு ஆக்ஷன் வந்தது. இங்கே இந்த 21 டேஸில் தான் சாமியோட அனுபவம் அதிகமாக இப்போ வாங்கியிருக்கு. ஸோ தேங்க்ஸ் சுவாமிஜி.
Thank you, the whole family. Nityananda.
Research has proven that holistic teaching methodologies paired with meditation stimulate whole brain functioning and result in self-directed, spontaneous, and creative lifelong learners. An enriched environment. When young children have an enriched environment conducive to early learning in life, they have higher IQ, cognitive intelligence, EQ, social emotional intelligence, and SQ, spiritual intelligence. These early experiences are critical for the development of the child. Peer pressure and destructive social conditioning can take its toll on the child. It can create negative thought patterns and destructive behaviors unless these enriching experiences are provided. An enriched environment includes whole brain activities which stimulate the utilization of both sides of the brain. The right brain is responsible for creativity, intuition, spontaneity, quantum memory, learning in a flash, and computer-like calculations. The left side of the brain is responsible for inner linear thinking and analysis. When both sides of the brain are integrated, performance is optimal. Brain yoga. Brain yoga activates the ability to balance the right and the left brain. This helps open the sixth sense. Children are given activities to balance both sides of the body simultaneously, using distinctive postures that stimulate both sides. The neurological brain patterns move from beta to alpha, increasing alertness and attention. Vedic cultural arts. Sanskrit chanting stimulates the brain to produce full brain coherence, developing clearer perception and integrated thinking. Chanting also promotes inner silence and improves the attention span. Meditation and expanded awareness. Meditation instills a deep silence in the child, resulting in deeper, richer perception and clarity in thinking. Ingenious produces the next step in evolution, a mature human being who functions at a higher state of consciousness. Expanded awareness provides the platform for a vision of all abilities of life, perfect health, prosperity, and life without conflict.
If I can just teach this one science to the kids, I will have millions of enlightened beings.
ஐயா பண்ணுமா அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி முடிவு பண்ணியிருந்தேன்.
I am from May 2. I had no idea of doing inner awakening. When my family members were telling me to experience inner awakening, I was thinking, do I have to pay this much money to go for the program?
அதுக்கப்புறம் நீ போய் ஐயா பண்ணி பாரு, உனக்கு அது பணம் முக்கியமா இல்லை உன்னோட ஆனந்தம் முக்கியமா அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி சொன்னாங்க.
Then everybody told me that you go ahead and do the program, then you will realize whether money is important or the bliss that you experience in the program, whether that is important.
அப்புறம் 4 நாள் ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் ஐயா பண்ணோம் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி முடிவு எடுத்துட்டு சாமிகிட்ட பிளெஸிங் கேட்டேன்.
After attending the 4-day program, I decided to go for inner awakening and got blessings from Swamiji.
அதுக்கப்புறம் சரிட்டு ஐயா அதாவது சொல்லிட்டு பாப்பாவையும் என்ஜினியர்ஸ் பண்ணி வைக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு 2 பேர் சேர்ந்து முடிவு பண்ணி இங்கே வந்தோம்.
Then we decided that I will do inner awakening and my daughter, she will do the inner awakening kids program.
21 நாள் எப்படி ஆனந்தமாக இருந்தாங்கிறதே எனக்கே தெரியல.
I can't even describe the amount of bliss and joy I experienced in the past 21 days. I experienced that much of happiness and joy.
21 நாளே வந்து இப்போ ஐயா முடிச்சதுக்கப்புறம் இப்போ ஏன் வீட்டுக்கு போகிறோம் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி தோணுது ரொம்ப.
After 21 days of inner awakening, after 21 days of inner awakening, now I feel why I have to go back.
அது இல்லாமல் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எனக்கு சுகர் இருக்குது. சுகருக்குனால அதுவே ரொம்ப ஃபீல் பண்ணேன். சுகர் இருக்கும்போது 21 நாள் போய் உக்காந்துட்டு இருக்க முடியுமா, ரொம்ப டயர்டாக இருக்குது, வீட்டெல்லாம் படுத்துகிட்டே தான் இருப்பேன். வீட்டு வேலையை முடிச்சுட்டு படுத்துக்கிட்டே இருப்பேன். எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் திட்டிகிட்டே இருப்பார், தூங்கிட்டே இருக்கிற, எந்த வேலையுமே செய்ய மாட்டேங்கிற.
I used to have diabetes and other than cooking, I used to take a lot of rest back home, and my husband used to always shout at me saying you're constantly lazy and you're not doing any work. So I was wondering whether I will even be able to go through the process of 21 days.
20 வருஷம் அழகாக உட்கார முடிஞ்சு. கொஞ்சம் கால் வலி இருந்தது, இப்போ அந்த வலி இல்லை. சுகர் இப்போ நார்மலாக இருக்குது, நல்லா ஃப்ரீயாகவும் இருக்குது.
I don't have any sugar now. I don't have any diabetes at all. My blood sugars are normal and I don't have any pains in the body as well.
தேர்ட் ஐ ஓப்பனிங் வந்து எனக்கு நான் சாமி கொடுத்ததுக்கப்புறம் 4 நாளைக்கு முன்னாடி தான் ஓப்பன் ஆச்சு. அது எப்படி ஆச்சுன்னு எனக்கே தெரியல. சாமி என் உடம்புக்குள்ள இருந்து ஓப்பன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அதுக்கு சாமிக்கு தான் நன்றி சொல்லணும்.
I don't know how my third eye got awakened. I think Swamiji entered into my body and opened my third eye. I only have to express my gratitude to Swamiji. I can't even believe that I'm reading blindfolded and my third eye has been awakened. It's a miracle for me.
சாமி வந்து எப்போ எனக்கு தேர்ட் ஐ ஓப்பன்லேயே இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் பிளெஸிங் வாங்கிக்கிறேன். என் கணவருக்கும் நன்றி சொல்லிக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா அவர் இவ்வளோ கம்பல் பண்ணி என்னை ஐயாவுக்கு அனுப்புறதுக்கு வந்திருக்காரு.
I take this opportunity to receive Swamiji's blessings. And I would also like to express my gratitude to my husband.
அதுக்கப்புறம் எனக்கு இப்போ ரொம்ப ஆனந்தமாக இருக்குது. சாமிக்கிட்டேயும் வந்து இவ்வளோ நாள் 21 நாள் இருந்தது ரொம்ப ஆனந்தமாக இருக்குது. இன்றைக்கி பிரியறங்கும் போது ரொம்ப ஃபீலிங்காக இருக்குது. அதான் என்ன பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியல. ஆனால் வீட்டுக்கு போய் தான் ஆகணும். அடுத்த ஐயா அட்டன் பண்ண முடியுமான்னு ட்ரை பண்ணுறேன். நன்றி.
Now I'm thinking what to do. I have to go back home. There is no other choice. At the same time, I'm also planning for the next inner awakening. And I would like to ask Sanjeev Ayya, how did you feel when your wife read blindfolded? When you see that your wife's third eye is awakened, how do you feel?
நான் எதிர்பார்க்கவே இல்லைங்கம்மா. அதாவது சாமியோடைய அட்டாச்மெண்ட்டே இல்லாத மாதிரி தான் நடந்துக்கிட்டாங்க. ஆனால் அந்தளவுக்கு பிளைண்ட் ஃபோல்ட் ரைட்டிங்லாம் பண்ணுறாங்கிறது எனக்கே ஆச்சரியமாக இருக்குங்க.
I did not expect that. He's saying that I did not expect that my wife will actually go up on stage and do the blindfold reading. When I sent her to Inner Awakening, I felt she did not have that much connection with Swamiji. Now I am coming after 21 days and I am surprised to see that my wife is actually on stage demonstrating the third eye awakening. He's just taken aback and I can see that he's still in shock.
Anything, and that's what yoga mata will be. Okay.
Can't see anything. No, I really can't.
Okay.
All right.
How many fingers?
5. At least one hand.
Okay, great. So this is the kind of, in fact, over this we put another layer. Two more layers as well.
It's pitch black.
Pitch black, yeah. Great. Okay. So now we're going to be putting the same thing. Mateju will be helping us put that on my yoga mata. So I know all of you are going to have a lot of questions. We will save the questions to after we finish the demonstration, and then we'll open it up for you to ask any questions that you have. And all of you are free to interact and come. If you have any suggestions of what you would like her to read. I mean, I did see some books outside, and you could bring something or you could write something. We will work on it until you are satisfied to remove all of that. That's a third, fourth, fifth layer, right? Covering our pads. Parchment pads, and then the iPad, and the iBand, and then cloth, and tape. Okay, all ready? We have, anybody would like to bring a book from outside and give us? Sure. Or anything personal that you have, like a visiting card or something that you would like her to read, which is yours. You can even tell her what page you want. She'll find the page. Okay, Yoga Mata, we have a book for you to read. Any page, she said. 33. 33. Can you see 33?
There is a current of love energy that flows between Earth below and the sun above. The central channel of your spine is the riverbed. The streaming is a delicate and a delicate and a powerful as the tingling touch of lovers. Enter here, radiance arches between above and below, the whole attention resting in the nerve, vibrating in the center of the spiral column. Tracing this current between Earth and Sun becomes magnetism, relating all the worlds.
Yeah, sure. What page you want? 85. There's another book for you, my Yoga Mata.
Yes.
Page 85.
85? Oh, there's no page number.
Mark the thing that they are, she can write right in between the square as well. Thank you, Pratik. How old are you, Megha? 10. You want to pay another key? Show the audience also.
It's full.
You kids are too smart. Thank you, Megha.
If I can just teach this one science to the kids, I will have millions of enlightened beings.